Hello again. This is part 2 of this Let's Play Darthmod, Empire Total War. And while I'm waffling, actually, let's get this loading because it'll take a while. Where we're playing as Great Britain. Very quick summary from memory. The first turn was, the first episode was relatively uneventful, really. There was one small sea battle. We're just waiting for things to settle down, really, because being Great Britain, only on the hard settings, not the very hard, but the economy is a bit weak at the moment. Until I get in the flow of it, I'm going to sort of refresh myself more than anything as to what condition we're in. So we've got an annual income of only 5,000, as you can see. I think I've done all this. Let's see if I think I was trying to sell this, wasn't I? Actually, I want to have a look at that as well. See if I can sell this to anybody who's vaguely friendly with me. No, nobody really wants it, do they? 13 colonies. Anything to make a bit of dosh? No, nobody's really interested, are they? So I won't waste my time on that anymore. I'm here. It's sort of implied I had seasoning. I have. Fair enough. Yeah, so I've pretty much done all that I can on this turn. Oh, I know what I can do. Oh, yes. Indeed. Let's fast.
More orders. Forward. Anything more?
Come on. What we'll do is we'll try and stack them in a way that works. Yeah, so we'll start naming. We'll start naming the regiments as we mean to go on, and I'll have a think about it as the end term runs, but I can't see why people shouldn't be able to take over the names of the generals, really, or something like regiments or something. Okay, the first foot, I'm going to name these the second foot. The first foot traditionally I associate with the Scots. And there is a very nice... It's called the Queen's Royal, aren't they? Oop. Told you I was getting used to the keyboard. Yeah. Yeah, there's a very nice Scottish unit comes up in a little while in the game with the big bear skins. I'm going to call them the first foot. So my first regiment effectively are going to be the second foot, who at the time in question would have become the Queen's Royal Regiment. I'm going to carry on with the tradition of 3 units in a regiment. Oh my lord. Please let me get used to this keyboard. It's boring. Yeah, so we've got our first full regiment, the second foot, the Queen's Royal. Actually, the other thing is we don't really need this line infantry over here. And we'll then turn. Right, so... yeah, as time goes on, I mean, I'll be a few episodes into this by the time I get the first video up on the YouTube, presumably. But if anyone fancies being, I don't know, a general or having a regiment named after them, just drop a line, drop me a note. It's a bit more interesting when you're sort of personally engaged in it, isn't it? So I'm just keeping half an eye on this. I seem to have lost my facility to multitask this evening. The old grey matter's gone a bit daft. Right, who are you? Poland. You want a military alliance? Enemies with Austria, Prussia, da. Can't trade with them because they haven't got any ports. But no, you're probably going to end up being enemies with Prussia soon, and I want to keep that Northern European Protestant group of nations on side. I want to trade with them if I can. And if nothing else, that will keep my eastern and northeastern flank safe, in inverted commas safe. As long as I can keep that safe, then I don't really have to worry too much about it. Because I'm sure that France will make a nuisance of themselves soon, being my neighbours, and by 1701 my enemies for, what, 550 years? On and off, mostly on. What was that about, Denmark? You bounced. Oh, did you drop a spy in my... I wonder. Right, Austrian, Poland, alliance broken, whatever. I want to go home first. I wonder if those buggers dropped a spy. Ooh, what's happened there? Do we have a glitch? I think we may.
Your discretion is assured.
Just in case the Danes dropped a spy on my shores. That's better. Good, whatever that was, it sorted itself out. I'm going to pop my little wakey chap in there. I was going to pop him into France and just sort of keep myself aware of what was going on there, but for the time being, if they don't want to buy it from me, I'm not bloody giving it to them. Right. Now, in a perfect world, I would be doing that. But I want to do that because that gives me access to Irish units, them later, and the Royal Irish as well. And I like my regiments. So, how you doing? You're happy enough, aren't you? So yes, I think we'll leave that like that. We'll go down the route of military barracks, military encampment, or whatever it was called there. Let's just have a quick look. Research, town wealth, research points. Not really interested in research points there. I've only got 1,000 as well. Might have to come back to that. We'll start with it. I've got to do the economics. Got to do the economics. And in case I haven't mentioned, got to do the economics. That's a bit better. And so they're already at war. Let's go through this anyway. See if I can't get some of this trade open and running.
Ship's orders.
Research, not particularly interested. Happiness and wealth. Yeah, come back to you if I've got any money left at the end. Not bothered by that. Let's go through this. So, fleet arrives. Nobody's trading. Excellent. We'll have a bit of that. So that one ship is bringing me 600, and it costs 123 to keep. So that's worth doing. Great. I'll go through them in time. Small parks. Always lags there. You're a damned nuisance, will I? I'll pop another one of those, and I think we'll have a unit of cav. That's about all I can really afford. Poor old bugger that I am over here. I'm going to keep that simple. How are we doing up here? Are you under threat of imminent destruction yet? No. Why don't they bloody declare war on me then? What was the point? silly fools. Oh yes, and continuing from the first one, I'm keeping them on their back foot until I've got enough forces basically to attack and capture the islands.
Set sail. Jump to
Because
it
at the
and
moment,
look lively.
that garrison's too big for me to do anything with.
Orders received and
I
understood.
think that's about 8. 9.
Put to sea.
Get one more little bit of red blob left.
Weigh anchor.
And it's gone. So,
Come about.
if I can waste their money rebuilding their shipyards, then they can't build ships. And they can't improve their... yeah, he's rebuilt.
Yes.
They can't improve their fleets, they can't improve their buildings, they can't
Yes.
train units. Oh, actually, there's only 2 in there. I could... Ooh. I may have a pop at these chaps. Is that enough? Do I wait a turn? What do I do here? Do I go for it now? Oh god, they're losing money as well. Do I go for this now or wait a turn? Everyone's losing bloody money. 22 loaves of sugar. Didn't know they were called loaves. You live and learn, you see. You play these games and they're instructional. I'm tempted to leave that one turn until that unit's built, and then I'll send this American regiment over.
Yes, my lord. On our way, Captain. Aye, sir.
And I'll see if I can't capture Trinidad and Tobago. Yes. Right, did I do everything there? Yeah, I can't build anything else. I've done all that. Stop it. Christ, everywhere's losing money. It's not good. Got 2,600 left. What do I do? Not going to be able to upgrade them. Or them or them. So I might as well. That one, wasn't it? Right. Yeah. Got 6 turns till the next election, so I'm safe for the time being. Let's see if I can flog some shit to somebody. What technology I've got to sell. I've got... Who wants seasoning? You're a ship-faring nation, aren't you? You fancy a bit of seasoning on your food? Excellent. You're not a ship-faring nation, but I'll try. Because you are my protectorate, so you should look generously upon me. I don't know, I think I'm wasting my time with these, but... No. Whatever. Don't want to give my potential enemies seasoning. Hanover. Nope. Portugal. That'd be nice to me. Seasoning, yeah, they sail ships, don't they? So 1,000 for them, that's got to be fair, surely. Eh? Screw you, mate. Actually, no, shan't. Shan't, can't, won't, don't want to. You don't need anything, you're too clever. Who else? Who else would benefit from my fantastic research? Anyone? Done them already, haven't I? Nobody really. What about you? No. Right, that'll do. Okay, so I've run out of things to do really, so can I squeeze another ship in from there? Yes. Right, enter. So again, no fixed strategy until I've got an economic base and a force by which I can start military conquesting, which hopefully will be actually from this next turn. I'm going to try and avoid particular alliances. I'm going to try and build up the economy and just try and reinvest, constantly invest. I do really need to start looking at what would you call it, sort of the economic technology tree as well. Hopefully I'll get another gentleman soon too, so I can bung him into Oxford. That should be built by this turn. In fact, it might have even been built last turn. I didn't look. That would have been foolish, but then I am known to be foolish, so wouldn't be a great shock. While that's rolling along, I'm just going to have a swig. I like to say it was vodka or beer, but it's not. This isn't the BBC, is it? So I can advertise. It's Volvic. Oh, I really know how to live. Well, the P's, V's... Oh no, it's not alphabetical, is it? Come on. Yeah, big farts. Oh. Oh, the Hurons are... Oh, good effort, United Provinces. We like that. So, Navy... Ooh. I don't really know why I do that. I'm just lazy.
Still shipshape.
I think we'll stick one of them in there next time as well, because I want to protect that fleet as it builds. Yeah, I do want that, but I'll come back to that because I need the money. I need the money.
Aye, aye, sir.
So 3 sloops, and that results in 1,404. That was about 100 and some each, wasn't it? So 370 or thereabouts to upkeep. So that means I'm making 1,100 gold from that. That was worth doing. Assume that was that, yep. School, Oxford. Oh. My king has been a bit wooed. I can't for the life of me remember where to see the family tree. And to be honest, I'm not particularly interested either. Right. Marfady, marvellous. Honest. We like that. Is that Marfady? There's my old buddy Marfady. Pious and honest. Excellent. Honest Marfady. No, I didn't want that, did I? What do we want? Right, let's start up here. Oh, research. So, Oxford, Leicestershire. Need something small there because I haven't got any little mini dude to help me move that along. This is always the decision making process early in the game, isn't it? To work out what you go for first. So Cambridge is going to be cracking on because they've got old Isaac in there. Oh, whatever I do, it doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, we'll do that. So Oxford can do that, and Isaac can start on the industrial research when he's freed up. Right, so what am I going to do with you? Scooby-Doo. What's their happiness like? They're okay. We have a thingy Bob what's it, an election coming up in the near future, don't we? So I want to keep them happy-ish. All my ports are occupied, so if somebody does declare war and try and land, they can land on my shores, but their movement points stop there, so the range stops, and that will give me a chance to respond. Whereas if I leave the ports open, they can land in the port, and a land army can move along the road and sometimes get to the capital of the region in one turn. So that's why I end up wasting units defending ports. And also, if somebody declares war on me, I can bring my sloops out of the port and start raiding their ports, as I did in the West Indies. I suppose really got to do that. Nothing else I can do here yet, is there? No research, no technology. Ooh. Better do this.
The Lord's servant. Obeying the
Gonna be a
Lord's
nuisance
word.
there.
Forwards! March! March!
I'm just going to be an enormous nuisance. Change tax policies. This just for that one. Not sure how that works. I think I'll auto-manage it. Fuck it. Leave that alone. So I'm just going to be a nuisance with him. Oh yes, right. We have liftoff. So, my mini-bods. Colonial line infantry. Right, so what am I going to call these? These were raised in Jamaica, so shall I call them Jamaican? Colonial, so... It's not enough, is it? I've spelled that right, haven't I? I'm not inspired on this one at all. Can't think of a name for them at the minute, so we might come back to that, but I'll... Laggy. I can't decide what to do. The other thing I was going to look at was this. So let's have a look. If I... So I can't change that name. Yeah, anyway, by the time people watch this, if you fancy being a general or something like that, let me know, and I can rename the generals to some degree.
Ship's orders received. Ready. Orders received and understood. Set sail. Jump to it and look lively. Ready. On our way, Captain.
So yeah, if you fancy commanding a brigade, then let me know. Oh god, that's bloody overkill, isn't it? Although I haven't said that yet, I've got one of them. Right, no faffing around. I suppose I better see if they got a wall. Nope. Let's just do this, get it done, get it out of the way, and capture the first of, I think it's 2, isn't it? Regions that the pirates control. Hopefully build it up quickly and try and make some money out of it, because I do need the money. I think at the moment I'm reliant completely on trade. So if I can get the regions up to a form of income, that would be good. Make me a bit less fragile. Because all I need is for one of my main trading partners to have the port blockaded, and I'm boogered. Anytime. Well, it's a doobity-doo. There you go, musical interlude. Like being in a lift listening to music. Right. So, let's get them all out of the way. Let's deploy the colonials. The dragon. And le general. For God's sake.
Infantry.
Okay. In fact, they don't need to rush, do they? They can just amble forward. It's the dragoons I want in there. Oop. Wrong button. Who's under fire? Now this is for a city, so in the age-old tradition, they must get light foot, so they're going to shoot. I don't need to kill them all. Yep. I just need to shatter them and beat them. Come on, get in there, get it done, get out quickly. Broken, shatter, please, shatter. Brilliant, you're gone. Recover the dragoons. And on with the infantry assault. Right. Get you out of the way. Right, get you more out of the way. Blimey, storm plug bayonets, of course. Don't really need the general to be brought into play on this one. Didn't ask for that, now did I? Jamaican Foot, my first colonial regiment. Aren't in range. That's jolly helpful of you, gentlemen. Get in there, get it done. No, can't see anyone. Right, an entire regiment against a unit of light foot. Should make very short work of this. Oh, they're still not wavering. Such a drama queen. Come on, boys. Worry them a bit. What a good scrap anyway. Guys with their napkins on the ribs. Your mother's tablecloth for those, did you? Did you hear that? I just trash talked him. I'm scary enough. Break them, will you? scare them. Oh, excuse that noise, that's my tummy rumbling. And they break. Just kill them. You stop firing, your dragoons are there. No, don't really care, that will do. As long as we capture the region. Well, I haven't said that, I've got to spend money repairing the bloody building now, haven't I? Still. 127. Disgraceful. 110, that's wasted of that. 411, so that cost me 500 just to capture the damn region. Get rid of that. Don't want it. Oop. So.
Fleet ready.
Yeah, I'm going to move that up there to protect this chap while he goes on raiding their ship's yards.
Orders, Captain.
1,
Heave
2.
away, boys. Heave away.
Go on, get in there.
Weigh
3.
anchor.
4.
Aye, aye, sir.
5.
Battle stations,
6,
prepare to engage.
7, 8.
Under sail.
Yawn.
All
Yawn.
hands make ready.
That's that done. Right. That, with, what's that, 4 or 5 blobs, is going to need a bit more attention. But anyway, Trinidad and Tobago are under the care of the Empire. Is anything interesting there? Trait gained. Kevin McDowell mentioned dispatches marvellous, okay, etc. Nothing else economic I can do by the looks of it. No, I didn't want that one, did I? Why did you click on that one, you buffoon? Is it worth trying to flog anything? Probably not. Because nobody cares. Yeah, let's do that. Try that. Give me money. You must be having a laugh. Having a giraffe. Humana. I'm one of them. Did I do? Yes, I did. So yeah, that'll do. Right. Don't think I've forgotten anything. So I'll run the end turn. Oh, the first little skirmish. Oh, be quiet, stomach. I'll feed you in a minute. This is more important. So far, so good. The Ottomans. Okay, well, thank you. Cool, dear me. I am so sorry about the background noise. Oh, shut up. I'll feed you in a minute. Who's declared? Oh, the Muggles. The Muggles. Oh. Could also bring France in, so... I don't know that I'm particularly bothered, actually. It is what it is. You arsewipe. Great big fart. Yeah, ring bayonet, very nice. Blah blah. Nation gone, who's gone? Actually, no concern of mine. Fleet riots. So the Ottomans are there. We don't mind the Ottomans. Oh no, hold on.
Orders received and understood. Still shipshape. Come about. Orders received and understood. Set sail. Jump to it
yeah, that's
and
better.
look lively.
Get more from that one. Okay. That's a bloody annoyance. So go away.
Sound the call to battle.
So if they'd declared war on me, that means, presumably, that an army is about to come my way. But that said, decent garrison, so I can't go on the offence. And if they start hitting me, hitting my money-producing regions, I'm going to be boogered. I bet that's hurt. Yeah, crikey. Look at the difference that made, just losing that port. You bastard. I think... Actually, let's double check. Did anybody else join them in war? No, they didn't. So, I think I might have to... Yeah, we'll keep the 2/5. I might have to sacrifice a 6th rate. I say sacrifice, I just mean... Can I get him into there in one hit? Yeah, hopefully. Send a 6th rate all the way down there.
Ship's orders.
Get him out to India. Never good when something like that happens and fragments your force when you haven't got any to start with. But yeah, it is what it is. I have a navy and I will use it.
Clear the way and make ready.
Well, that was worth it. Right. There's not really anything else I can do there, is there? I can't open up any... Oh, wrong bloody one. Can't open up any trader. Oh, I can open up trade route. Right. Is there anybody who looks like they might be interested in a bit of trade? It's probably not worth trying that. Denmark? Oh, just piss right off. You arse. Let's try you then. No. Clear off. So presumably the condition of our relationship determines how much they want. Oh, there's an opportunity here. That'll do. That helped. Okay, so limited funds. I'm boring myself saying that now. I promise I'll stop saying that. What can we do with such funds?
Make ready. March.
Suppose the answer is probably not much. They're just far too happy. Let's see if I can't make a nuisance of myself. It's probably a waste of a journey, but yeah, there's too many of them. Yeah. Glitchy, glitchy. Send you there. Right. What else of use can I do? Trade, I think, because we have sugar to sell. Yeah. Don't really do much about them at the minute. So I just carry on making a damned nuisance of myself.
Feet to quarters. Enemy sail. On our way, Captain. Your nation expects that every man do his duty. Set sail. Run out the gun.
That should be it.
On our way, Captain.
So with their single region, in theory, they can't really sustain. I didn't pay attention. Presumably they're not going to like that.
Immediately.
Yeah. Right.
Forwards.
So we'll get them ready. We'll let them
Country.
rebuild. I can't think of anything else useful to do, really. Which in itself is a bloody nuisance. Where do I go with this? What do I do? What's the preference? They're not that expensive actually, are they? I'll knock a couple of those out to send them out to the trade routes. And on that note, that's it. I'm going to close this episode down, slow start again, and be back in the very near future for part 3.